promoter, Gray Cohen. Thank you very much for all your hard work. And at this moment, let me introduce to you Trout's manager, who will be introducing Austrian Trout, Bob Spagnola. Bob.
Thank you so much. We're thrilled to be here. Knew there'd be a big crowd, big turnout here. I've been coming to San Antonio a long time. I wanted to just say some things about some of the men that have stood here before me, some of the great boxing people from here in San Antonio. Blackie Ramon, the Ayalas, the John Michael Johnson, Robert Quiroga, the Canizales brothers, great fighters that have fought. They didn't get to fight in this building so much, but Hemisphere, the Freeman, La Vita, different places where they've had crowds here in this town. I want to thank Gray Cohen, and I want to thank Golden Boy, and I want to thank Al Heyman for helping us get to this spot. But the thing that I'm proudest about being here is the respect that these fighters are getting and that they deserve, and the respect that they're giving each other. A lot of times you see fighters pitted against each other in our game, and they're forced to talk about each other, talk about each other's families. You know, just where do you see a professional athlete be put at that level to go out and to risk his life and his limb just to perform his art? I know that that's not what this promotion's about. I want to thank Canelo Alvarez and his people for giving us this opportunity. And you know, I know Austin Trout, he's all about opportunities and taking opportunities, and we're thrilled to be here, and we'll be thrilled to see you guys on the 20th and hear you as well. Thank you very much, and I'm thrilled to present to you undefeated WBA champion Austin, no doubt, Trout.
Wow, good afternoon. Thank you all for coming out. I got a lot of thank yous to push out. Some is gonna be real quick. First and foremost, I gotta thank God for the opportunity. No matter how it happened, He orchestrated all this to happen to where I'm here standing in front of y'all, telling you that April 20th, a blessing is gonna be in store for everybody. So I just want to thank God for this opportunity.
No doubt.
I want to thank Al Heyman, my advisor, the Magic Man, for making magic happen for me in my career. I want to thank Bob Spagnola, who's also been a long-time manager for me. We've been through so much together. He knows exactly where my road has been. I want to thank you guys, the fans. We all know that this fight was a fight that was not wanted by many, but it was the push from y'all. The uprise, the roar that you guys called out for Trout versus Alvarez, that I believe made this happen. I believe the fans made the push. Canelo being the champion he is, heard what the fans wanted and obliged. So I have to also thank Canelo and Golden Boy team for giving me this opportunity, like Bob said, because that's all I want is a chance. I want to prove myself to you guys that I'm a champion. And I think that there's no better proof than being an undefeated, hungry champion like Canelo Alvarez. I believe he's the truth. He's fast, he's strong, he's hungry, he's explosive. He's a great champion. I don't believe that he's the second coming of Oscar. I believe he's a very good fighter, but I do believe like I'm the better fighter. If I didn't believe I could be victorious, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you. There would be no point in me getting in the ring, risking my belt, my life limb, and my undefeated record if I didn't believe I could be victorious. So I'm here today telling you, April 20th, it's not going to be easy. By all means, it's going to be a hard job, but the job will be done, and I will come back unified champion. Thank you, guys.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We have a fight. I mean, Austin Trout is really no joke. Undefeated, champion for a reason. We all respect him for what he's accomplished, for who he is, for what he does. That's why both fighters are on this podium on this day is speaking, because they deserve it. Austin Trout wants to fight the best. Canelo wants to fight the best. He wants to become the best out there. And to be the best, you have to fight the best. That's why this fight was made. Because you have two great champions risking their own. You know, you take a look at boxing right now, and people do not want to risk their own and their undefeated records, and they want to take the easy route. Not these two guys. These two guys are going to fight like there's no tomorrow. Right here in San Antonio. Now, para presentarles el equipo de Canelo, let me introduce to you Canelo's manager, José Chepo Reynoso, el señor que hace todo posible, José Chepo Reynoso, to the podium, para que diga unas pocas palabras.
Buenas tardes, contento de estar aquí en San Antonio. Hacía 18 años que no venía. Una noche del 95 ganamos un campeonato mundial aquí con Kevin Kelly. Hoy, el 20 de abril, va a ser una noche muy especial. En días pasados estuvimos con Julio César Chávez platicando, y dijo que él tenía el récord de asistencia aquí en este lugar. Pero también nos dijo que los récords son para romperse. Y nosotros, el equipo de Canelo, queremos romper ese día, ese récord. Y yo les pido a todos ustedes que asistan, porque no se van a arrepentir. Van a ser parte de la historia del nuevo récord de Canelo y van a presenciar una verdadera guerra. Así que los invito a todos ustedes que se traigan a sus compadres, a la comadre, a los amigos, a todos, para que este lugar se llene y así hacer un nuevo récord. Muchas gracias.
Also to the podium, he is Canelo's trainer, the man who has been with him since childhood, since he turned pro at the tender age of 15. He is Eddie Reynoso. Eddie.
¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes a todos los aquí presentes. Pues bien contentos, la verdad, de que se siente el apoyo hacia los mexicanos. Nos toca el trabajo del entrenamiento de Saúl, y lo único que les puedo asegurar es que va a llegar como siempre, enfocado en la pelea. Sabemos que Austin Trout es un buen peleador, es un campeón. Ya vimos, le ganó a Cotto, uno de los mejores boxeadores que ha habido en los últimos tiempos, y pues nosotros estamos listos y esperemos que ese día nos apoyen como le están haciendo ahorita, y van a ver que no los vamos a defraudar y vamos para adelante. Muchísimas gracias.
There he is, the trainer, the man that makes it happen. Wants to be known as Mr. Miami Vice. The one and only Eddie Reynoso. WBC Super Welterweight World Champion, the green belt. He's been a pro since 2005. Like I said, he's turned pro at the age of 15. I really don't know how to explain it, but when he fights in Mexico, when they show his fights in Mexico, the ratings are through the roof. It's unbelievable. I've never seen something like it. He's obviously the superstar in Mexico, and people believe in him, and they're 100% behind him because they want to see that next Mexican fighter that is going to give them hope, that is going to give them that strength to move forward, and they have found him. They have found him. Saul Canelo Alvarez is a guy who is a hard worker, who is serious, and he wants to be put under the test of fighting the very best. And this fight here, I'm telling you, is no joke. It is no joke. And that's the beauty of it. we don't know who's gonna win. These are the type of fights that we should be putting on, that we should introduce to the fans. This is what boxing is all about, so this is exciting. We are really, really looking forward to especially being here in San Antonio. So, with a record, un récord de 41-0 con 30 knockouts, de Guadalajara, Jalisco, México, Saul El Canelo Alvarez.
Primero que nada quiero agradecer a todos, todo su apoyo. Estoy muy contento de venir aquí, me siento muy arropado por ustedes. De verdad que son los que me motivan para seguir adelante, para trabajar fuerte, para sacar a México adelante, a toda la gente que traigo en mi espalda, pero aquí los puedo. Yo voy a trabajar siempre para salir adelante y esta pelea es muy difícil, pero nada es imposible y para eso estamos trabajando, para darles una buena pelea y ganar y seguir triunfando. Gracias y los espero el 20 de abril.